Hello, everybody. Hello. All right, let me share everywhere. And then we will get started. Hopefully you all are staying warm. It's ridiculous outside. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's dumb. It's really, really dumb. It's so cold. If you saw, I left today the house for the first time since a week ago yesterday. Like, I should be embarrassed of that. I'm not.
Oh, hello.
I'm not at
Right,
all. Let's share this out.
Share everywhere. And
Right.
then
I'm not. It's cold. I'm spoiled. I stay home. It's facts. My computer says it is 17 degrees outside. I do not know what it is like real feel, but it's cold. I think we barely make 30 next week. It's just brutal outside. So I've been staying home nice and snuggly warm and cozy. But all right, so we're in the midst of doing the Ronald McDonald fundraiser. So I wanted to kind of, over the next couple weeks, I wanted to show you guys the differences in all of like the soft stuff. So we have buddies, we have buddy clips, we have charm clips, which are a newer item, and then we have blanket buddies. Okay, so there's 4 different things, and I think sometimes they can get a little bit confusing, but not super confusing, but you know what I mean. But let's just do a deep dive look into each one of them individually over the next couple weeks. All right, because these are all items that the Ronald McDonald House does ask for, because they could give them to little kids, teenagers, adults, all kinds of people. So they all work. Don't think of buddies, buddy clips, things like that. Don't think of them just for little kids. I have quite a few customers, and if you are on here, you know who you are, who actually use our buddies in the car or in their bed. More of like anxiety type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like in the car. I have Truman, the weighted buddy, in the car. I have Hamish, the weighted buddy, at my desk. So I just, like, when I'm in the car and I'm on a long trip and I'm by myself, I literally just pet his ear. It just gives me something to do. But I do know a lot of people who have long drives, and it's almost like a friend in the car. So don't ever think like these things are just for little kids. Not the case. All right. Let's talk blanket buddies. We used to have these back in the day. They were gone for a while, and then they came back. We have currently right now, we have 2 of them. We have a fox, and then we have Hamish, the Highland cow. So we have 2 of them, both very gender neutral. Now our new catalog starts March 1st. Will we continue to have those 2? I don't know. I will find out tomorrow, though. I'll see the whole new catalog tomorrow. So I will find out tomorrow. If you're interested in wanting to know what is in the new catalog, let me know, and then I will get a hold of you. But so they come this container. It's bigger than a buddy clip, which we will look at on a different day. They are scented, but they do kind of make sure that they're on like a lower scale scent. You don't want that baby smelling blueberry cheesecake right away. I mean, maybe. So this is about how big they are. All right. The top of it, they're very similar to the ones that you get in the store. Like, I think they're called Taggies, but I don't know. My kids are older, so I don't remember things like that. But they have the satin inside. So the whole entire inside is satin. Then you have that satin banding on the outside. Then this outside is all nice, super soft, super soft. The arms, again, soft and squishy, stuffed animal style. And then the head too is soft, squishy, stuffed animal style. The scented part is within it. It is sealed up. You don't have to worry about it coming out. And it's right about at the base of his brain. It's kind of like right there. Like, you'll be able to feel it because it's the scented beads that are like in a scent pack. But yeah, it's kind of like the base of his brain. It's like this little lump, this little rectangle. That's where your scent is. And again, it's not big, it's huge and overpowering. It is just a nice little scent. Then the fox is this guy. He is scented with cashmere and corduroy. Again, It's light. It's very neutral too. It's not too floral. It's not too manly. It's not too bakery. It's not too anything. It is a very, very nice neutral scent. But yeah, super cute. Hamish is brown, like a light color brown. Um, he looks like Hamish on the top. It looks like him at the top. Um, but again, real simple. Real. These are a great, great baby gift. They have all of the normal. Like if you didn't know, all of our buddies. I think all the buddy clips. Yeah, all the buddy clips. I don't know about the charm clips. I'd have to look. They all have certain things on them that are specific. So they all are going to say Cincy on them, usually on a foot or somewhere like that. Since he doesn't have foot, it's on his hands. And then they all have this little star patch. Sometimes it's on the back of them. Sometimes it's on his shoe. Sometimes it's on his butt. Sometimes it's somewhere. But these are two items that are going to be, and that's how you're going to know that this is a Cincy fluffy item, I guess you would say. So yeah, they're both on there. But again, really cute. These are always great gifts because not only it's something little, you know what I mean? You can throw this in the diaper bag. You could throw this in the stroller. You could throw it in the carrier. You could throw it anywhere. Really, really simple. Let's get technical and measure. Y'all know I don't measure. It is like 14-ish inches long. Ish. Go with the ish because I suck at measuring. That's just one of those things that I don't know. I think I was sick the week we learned how to measure and I never learned how to do it because I'm truly terrible at it, but that's ish. It's 14 inches. Machine washable. Now, when you do wash them, they are going to lose some of their scent. And then just like any other stuffed animal, I would just let it air dry. Honestly, like pin it like that maybe so that it can be open and dry. That would be my suggestion. The ribbon on it is sewed on, but I know some moms are kind of like OCD kind of deal. Do you know what I mean? You can 100%, if you really, really wanted, you could use like a seam ripper and rip that off if you really wanted to. Like if it was a concern of yours, it's just on there by like one stitch, maybe two. Yeah, 2 stitches. So I really feel like if you really, really, really wanted, you could take a seam ripper and just kind of pop those two off if this gave you some concern. The eyeballs, again, these are stitched. They're not hard. They're not beads. They are like thread. Like they're not coming off. Like they're not a bead or anything like that. Same thing with his nose. Now his nose is attached and it is hard, but it's not a bead. It's not a button. It's not one of those. It's soft. You know what I mean? But it's harder than the rest of them. So yeah, they are made with concern. The owners of Scentsy, they have 4. I think they have 4 kids. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. They could have 5, but I think it's 4. And when they created Scentsy, when they started expanding it and everything like that, their children were little. So they're definitely a very family focused company. So they're going to make these products with those concerns. They're actually grandparents now. So they're definitely going to take into concern those things that parents are concerned about because they are grandparents and they were parents. So I think that's something to always keep in mind. Some companies just make shit to make shit. Do you know what I mean? And they don't have that. But the people, all of our products are cleared through the owners. They are cleared through many different other avenues, not just with the owners, not just with the CEOs, not with the president, not with just things like that. They are actually cleared through a bunch of consultant organizations also. And those are things that we actually do keep in mind. So I always, like, to me, that's important. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, I think that this item is a forgotten item. We're known for wax and warmers. That's what we're known for. We're known for scent. And I think sometimes these items, along with cleaning, along with laundry, stuff like that, I feel like it gets forgotten sometimes. But I will be truly honest, the laundry, hands down, favorite. Cleaning, like counter clean and Scentsy swipes, again, second favorite item. Those two, that's all I need. Of course, I love the wax and I love the warmers, but I think so many people forget that we have so many other items, and that's kind of why I wanted to break it down. And these are one of those things too, because when you're thinking of a baby, you don't really think of Scentsy, but this is an amazing baby gift, baby shower gift, first Christmas gift, going to go visit the baby for the first time gift. like I said, available in 2 characters, animals, whatever you want to say right now. Highland Cow and Finn the Fox. Both are available until at least March 1st. I have no idea. We could be switching. We did last catalog, we had 2 other ones. So they do switch out from time to time. And I have not heard for sure, but a lot of times during transition month, which would be next month, February, a lot of times we do have a huge month-long 10% off sale on a lot of our products. Not all, but a lot. I have not heard if that is going to be the case this February. So it's definitely something to look out for. Your best bet at making sure that you know what's going on is obviously to follow me. Facebook is the best. Second best is going to be sign up for the newsletter. If you are not on my newsletter, send me a message, comment below, text me something, let me know, and I can get you on that newsletter, and it's going to go out via email or text, and that's going to let you know and keep you kind of in the loop the best possible way. I always let my customers know. As soon as I know something, they know something, and I'm OCD about that. So if you want on that list, let me know, but that's going to be your best way. But it's something to think about. I mean, do you have babies coming up? Do you have grandbabies coming up? If we do have that 10% off sale, buy a couple and put back. I mean, why not get them when they're 10% off? And if you're like, but wait, I want to know what's coming. If you're like, but I want to know if March has different animals, and if I like them better, I'll tell you. Just ask me, and I'll be like, well, March 1st, we're going to get X, Y, and Z. So then you can decide. I'm not going to gatekeep and be like, I'm not going to tell you. Just ask me, and I'll tell you. All right? So there we go. Blanket Buddies. I think they're so adorable. I think they're really cute. I know the Ronald McDonald House really likes them because they're an easy, simple gift to give out to siblings. That's another thing that I don't think people think about is their siblings of people who have guests. Patients, that's the word. All I can think of was inmates. I don't know why, but there's siblings of patients that are in the Ronald McDonald House, and sometimes they need a little something extra because as a mom, my child did not go through Ronald McDonald House, but as a mom, when my daughter was born, we also had a son, and he was 2 at the time. And all I remember thinking was, how is this going to affect him? If she has X, Y, and Z wrong, how is this going to affect him? I got to make sure that there's not less time with him. Like there was a whole cascade of things. Do you know what I mean? That you think of. And sometimes having somebody give, I remember people would bring Tyler gifts, and I thought, that was so kind because he's young and he didn't quite know what was going on. And he didn't at all know what was going on, but his world was completely different. So sometimes they hand these out to siblings. Sometimes they hand them out to patients, not inmates. But they're a really good item. But there you go. I wanted to show you guys. I'll see you guys in a few days. Stay warm, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.